Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be making Cajun seasoned style fries. It's really simple. All you need are the seasonings and the potatoes. With that, let's get cooking. To begin, take 2 potatoes and peel both of them. If you see any dark spots, you can probably just cut that out with a knife. Next, you want to start forming the shape by cutting the potato into thin slices. You should begin by cutting the potato in half on its long side. All that's left now is to cut the halves into individual slices. Now, cut each individual slice into french fries. Once you're done cutting all of them, transfer all of them to a bowl. Then you want to leave them in really cold water for 30 minutes. This will help isolate the starch from the potatoes. After 30 minutes, drain all the water out into a strainer. Then add your french fries to a towel and wait 10 minutes for it to dry, or you can also use a towel to pat it. After 10 minutes, take all the french fries and pour it into a bowl. Next, to begin frying, fill up a small pot 1/3 of the way with vegetable oil. Next, turn on the stove to high until you see patterns in your oil, or if it feels hot. Using gloves, carefully add half of the french fries in. We don't want to add all of them at once or it'll splash. After placing them in, quickly turn it down to a low heat setting. The method here to not burn your hands is to not drop it from above, but rather to place it in and let it go. After 5 minutes of cooking on low, place a piece of towel on top of a pan. Then, using any kitchen tool for scooping, carefully scoop out the fries and put it onto the tray. Repeat until all of the fries from the first batch are transferred out from the pot to the tray. Before putting in the last batch, turn the stove up to high to make sure that the oil will cook the fries. I forgot, so don't be like me. Once it's hot enough, turn the stove heat down to low. After 5 minutes of cooking on low, repeat the same process. Now, all 2 of your batches should be finished cooking for the first time. Now for the final cooking part. Begin by turning the stove up onto high heat. Once it's high enough, try to add all of your fries in. And no, do not dump all of them in, but place them by the handful in a pot. Afterwards, turn it down to medium heat and let it cook for about 8 minutes. After 5 minutes, they should look like undercooked fries. After 8 minutes of cooking, or until golden brown, transfer it into a really large bowl. It doesn't have to be as big as the one I'm using, but it should be big enough to the point where you'll catch your fries when you're tossing it. For the Cajun seasoning, start by adding a generous dose of paprika, a medium amount of oregano, a lot of sea salt, garlic powder, and onion powder, and a medium amount of black and white pepper. Now, try your best to toss the large fries around in the bowl. It's perfectly fine if you don't get it in the first few tries. For presentation, put the fries on a plate and put a cup of ketchup in the center. If any of the fries fall off, just put it back on the plate. Pretty good.